Everyone keeps telling me that if you talk shit about Nick Fuentes on your show, that all of these Nick Fuentes fans are going to just come out of they're going to run the gauntlet at you and they're going to come after you and this and that. And I got to be honest, I'm waiting for it. I would love that. I would love a little Nicholas Fuentes heat. You know how much I would love Nick Fuentes heat? Because A, it's effortless for me because I do think he's cringe. I think he's awful. And how does he have supporters that are like white nationalists? How does he have supporters that are like, yeah, the white man, I hate the gays and the Jews? It's like, you understand, this guy comes off as, to me, a gay Jew. Like, yeah, I'm going to follow Nicholas Fuentes. He understands what white Chad dudes need. It's like, this guy's a bitch, no offense. Like, you really see this guy as your epitome of like the future of the Western man. If the future of the Western man looks, talks, and acts like Nick Fuentes, we are bottled. I mean, we are just sodomize us with a rusty fish hook. We're finished if Nick Fuentes is the future. I don't know how this guy got an audience. And I know people say the same thing about me, but I actually agree with them. I don't know how Nick Fuentes got an audience. I think Nick Fuentes' audience is, again, a lot of people who were left behind by the real world and found solace in the internet, and this guy's going to be their hero because the real world has a way of checking your bullshit where the internet can't. So that's why you see guys like the whatever guys or Nick Fuentes, and they're like, this is what men need to be, and this is what Chad blah, blah, blah needs to be. That this is the face of what dudes should be. This gets beat up a lot. And if you turned around, you could point to his ass and go, that gets beat up a lot. Old Nicky boy, old Nicky Fuentes, talking about not voting for Trump because of Jews.
Simply peel back the veneer, and you could see what was really going on in the entire right wing. You would not believe it. You would not believe how deep the infiltration goes.
Really? You immature baby? Oh man, if I told you that in a mainstream political movement there's Jews in it, would you believe me? Yes, you immature dolt. Yeah, kind of hard to avoid Jews, Nick. They exist. I'm sorry. They exist. They're around.
And on some level, after seeing what I've seen, knowing what I know now, hearing this stuff constantly now about stopping anti-Semitism, honestly, I don't even want Trump to win anymore.
What a baby. What a baby. Like, I heard a politician say a thing that pandered to a group of people that he needs to vote for them. I don't think I can support him anymore. That you want to show me that you have basic bitch political takes? Here's how you do it. Take a pandering line that a politician said and then go throw a tantrum and go, I need purity out of my candidates. My candidates have to think like me all the time or I can't support them. Ugh, you're a bitch.
I don't care how based he sounds on immigration. I know he's got aura. I know he's funny. That's not because I don't like him. But I really do believe, with zero irony and zero exaggeration, that he is actually a grave threat to the country.
Here we go. It's never good enough. Well, here's what he's setting himself up for. He's setting himself up for the big grift because if Trump wins, his numbers go down. Like all of those guys, Nick Fuentes, Richard Spencer, all those guys, people stopped paying attention to them after Trump won because Trump won. That was the end game. It's over. Now it looks like Trump might win this thing, so he has to position himself as like, I warned you about Trump, and I told you the Jews and gays, and blah blah blah. Like he's got to keep feeding that grist for the mill. This is how this any movement, white nationalism, liberalism, you go right side of the spectrum, left side of the spectrum, they all have to do this. They all got to keep the Carney, Vince McMahon pro wrestling thing going.
And I'm not saying that because I'm a resistance liberal. I'm not saying that because I'm a leftist.
Actually, some people say you're a Fed. That's what I'm getting in my chat. A lot of people are saying Nick Fuentes is a Fed. and it's been exposed. I don't know. I do think you're just a dipshit. I do. When it comes to Nick Fuentes, I don't think there's anything clandestine about it. I think he's a weak, modern, internet-obsessed man who has now found like-minded people to gravitate toward him because they're all in a hug box saying, oh, no, we're the real alpha chads. We're the real men. It's like, no, they're not wasting their time with this shit.
Not. I'm as right-wing as it gets.
I mean, except the whole you're probably not into chicks thing. I mean, if you could just, Dave Rubin admitted it. They still accept him. Come on, Nick. All Republicans need a gay friend. They have a black friend. They have a gay friend. They even have trans friends now. Get with the times, Nick. Nobody's going to be ashamed of you. It's so awkward. Like, it used to be if people came out of the closet, it was weird. Now when people don't come out of the closet, it's weird. It's like, okay, you're making us know something about you, but you're not admitting it. So that's kind of making us feel crazy about the thing we know because you won't confirm it. It's frustrating.
But at this point in time, when you look at America's role in the world in this very dangerous neighborhood.
What heterosexual man talks like this? I'm sorry.
Our country is being destroyed from the inside by these.
Wait a minute. Let me guess. Gays and Jews, Nick?
This international cabal.
Oh, of what?
And they're making it so that no one can have any power in the country without being compromised for Israel. And so, in a sense,
Dude, I'm sorry, Nick. You keep thinking that these people are your heroes and they're somehow compromised by Israel. These people believe this shit. Trump, Kamala, he has to believe that there's some clandestine effort to pressure these people. Go talk to most people on the street. Most people support Israel. They think they're a democracy and they think they're, our friend and that we should be back. Like, people have opinions I disagree with. I don't agree with them that they've been a help and an ally and a friend. I think they've if they're a friend, they're that friend with a serious drinking problem that keeps roping you into their bar fights. But to say that Trump is compromised so he has to support Israel, that's just you not being able to process the fact that the guy that you like disagrees with you on Jews in Israel. His son-in-law is Jewish. His daughter converted to Judaism. He's not anti-Semitic. He likes Jews. He's been doing business in New York since he was 9. He's met a Jew or two. But Nick can't process that. So it has to be, well, Trump's compromised by Israel. Oh, so Donald Trump, the guy who can't be compromised by anyone, takes China head on, the second most powerful country in the world. But when it comes to little old Israel, he's just compromised. It can't be that my daddy, my political daddy, disagrees with me on Israel and Jews. It has to be, well, he's compromised.
We are a vassal for Israel, and Trump is running as the king vassal of Israel. There's a reason. When Trump goes up there and says, if Kamala wins, it's over for Israel, listen. When Trump says, Kamala makes Obama look like an Israel lover, listen. When he goes up there and they cheer and...
How is this man not gay? It's frustrating me. I'm actually getting mad now that people don't see it. But what are you going to do? What, are you going to find a candidate who doesn't like Israel? You're not going to find a lot of them. You're just not. This is a man finding out that he's in the minority and not being okay with it. And by the way, no non-closeted homosexual wears a Christ is King shirt. Stop it.
Applaud and give standing ovations. He says, I'm a friend of the Jewish people. He said at these events yesterday, this is the most important election of our lifetimes for Israel. I'm going to make Israel great again. He said Israel might be the greatest country in the world.
That's not a gay face. Honestly, that should be on a calendar. A calendar that bears by. Are you lonely? Call me. My name's Nick. I can't listen to this guy for much longer than this. Like, if people follow this. Like, he's throwing a baby tantrum because he's just now finding out that Republican politicians also simp for Israel. No, get the fuck out of here. And because of that, I'm not going to support Donald Trump. Really?